All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you very much for taking time out of your schedule to jump on the Zoom, the Facebook Live. You might even be seeing this recorded on YouTube and we'll be good to go. But what I'm going to do today is we're going to go through an APL Go products review. APL Go product review, and I'm just going to touch base on a few of my favorites and go through and show you where to get the best information and where you can search this stuff out. So let me go ahead and do a quick screen share, and I am going to go desktop. We're going to go right here and I'm going to type in my website, healy.click/join. That's just a URL that I use to redirect to make it easy so I don't have to remember the big links. And if you go to the site, you're going to see that whoever sent you here, you'll be able to get they can see, and you can obviously have personalized, and this comes free with your membership. So we click on wellness. They do have a beauty line, but we're going to talk about the drops, because the drops is what's all the buzz about. This is the product that's taken them to $100 million. Pretty amazing. But if you go right here, you can see that they've got really, really good branding and the technology. I would recommend that you watch this video right here, okay? There's a great video on here that explains exactly what's in the products to a degree. Basically shows one of the things I like, it shows the manufacturing. It does explain a little bit about each one of the botanicals that are in it, and so on. So if you scroll down a little bit, what's cool is you can see all of the different products. And if you clicked on details, it will pull you down to the bottom of the website to each individual product. I'm going to actually go through a few of those real quick with you. But what's nice is price points are great, okay? From a retail, wholesale, most people are obviously doing it wholesale and so on. Now the technology is what makes this product unique, because accumulate SA technology and why it's so effective is, if you've ever been around like thunderstorms, waterfalls, the ocean and things like that, what's happening with the energy, lightning strikes and so on, it's creating what they call a positive or negative ion field. And it's anion stuff is what they call it. But it supercharges a person, your body. It kind of puts you in balance with life, I guess you could say, the easy way to put it. And there's a lot of there's a lot of data and science to back up all this stuff. It's independent of what they're showing. But what they figured out how to do is get this technology to work in these drops, because what they do is they extract the DNA directly out of the botanicals, and you can use it for your benefit. So they figured out how to do that, and that's actually in the presentation. If you want to watch one of the presentations, like I said, watch that video above. All right, so let's talk about the drops real quick. I want to show you this. I'm actually going to stop the screen share because I want to show you a couple of these products real quick. So they come in these little boxes, which you obviously just saw. This is probably one of my favorites. It's called ice. It's for indigestion, and you basically pop them open. They come in two of these foil packs like that. There's 30 total in a box. Basically, you pull one out, right? You see it? And then you just push it through like that. You just push it right through one of the things. The other one I'm going to talk to you about is this one, the BRN, the brain. I'll get to it in a second when I get there. But anyhow, just wanted to show you that they're very easy and convenient, which is why a lot of people like them so much. All right, so back to here. So the products, if you go through on here, you're going to see that each one has its benefits to it, okay? Like alternate, it talks about the air particles that impede or can help with regular breathing. Who wouldn't want that in today's day and age? The brain, I want to talk to you about this one, so I'm going to blow this up a little bit so you can see it better, is increase or already established cognitive clarity for learning, thinking, managing mental stress, and alertness. Who in the heck wouldn't want that, right? The nice thing about the BRN, the brain, is it actually has a little coffee flavor to it, which is really kind of cool. Like a very, very faint, but it's delicious. It's kind of like if you maybe looked on a coffee bean kind of thing, but not quite as strong. Benefits. So focus and concentration, healthy cognitive function, mental performance, and alertness. And what's nice is each one of the products is listed. If you click on the proprietary blend, it will show you what these are. A nice thing about products like this is you can actually go do individual independent studies yourself on each one of these, these roots, these leaves, these botanicals, and you'll see all of the science behind them independently. These guys have figured out how to make this stuff work at its highest capacity. So in a nutshell, what's happening is with the technology, the SA Accumulate technology, is they are Basically, if you easiest example I use is if you pick an apple off of a tree and immediately pick it off and take a bite into it, it is awesome. Like it's the great experience, right? That you've been yearning for if it's a good apple, and that the nutritional value is at its peak. The reason is it's still connected to its life source, right? It's still connected to the branch, which goes into the tree, which goes into the soil, and all of the nutrients, and obviously where all of the negative and positive and ions and so on blend up through it. Okay, that's just how it was kind of created. Now, what happens though is if you take that apple, pull it off, set it on a shelf, and then bite in and eat that apple, a week later, it doesn't have nearly the flavor and or nearly the benefits because it's starting to deteriorate. It starts to die when it's away from its life source. So what these guys figured out how to do was they figured out how to get that life source right back into these things by extracting the DNA. So what's happening is they pick these botanicals at the peak of ripeness, then they take them to the lab, then they extract the DNA, they do everything, they fire it up with the accumulate assay technology, which brings that botanical to life. The other thing is because this is the delivery system of these botanicals is through your mucus in your mouth and through your saliva, that kind of thing. It bypasses all of your other things as opposed to if you had to drink it, or ingest it, where you would maybe the pill, potion, or lotion kind of thing, that it would go into your system. This is one of the most easily absorbable products you'll ever get your hands on. All right, so that's brain. That was a lot more detail, but I think it's important that you get that. We got a beauty product. Obviously, it does help for aging. This is primary. This one's for kind of women. We get the Grow, which helps with your immune support. Great one right here. I'm going to get to some of my favorites. The GTS, which gets strength. You're going to see right here that it talks about activating your body's own natural vitality and strength. Okay, and you get the products there. MLS, multi-spectrum, which helps with the digestive and microbiome process in your body. Norm. All right, we're going to stop for a second on this one. The testimonies for Norm are out of this world. They're really coming in mass, and I want you to see this. What it addresses, it says Norm helps maintain the body's natural glucose metabolism already within a normal range. I am not going to make any claims or anything like that, but if you click on what the benefits are, it talks about the glucose insulin responses of everyday activities and fatigue. Okay, so if somebody's having things going on with that, this is the perfect product to give a shot for, or to try, right, to sample, because like I said, the testimonies are pretty much off the chart. We can't make any, I'm not going to make any claims on any of these products as I go through them, but do your due diligence, ask around. If you're dealing with some of this, give it a whirl, and I think you're going to be very happily pleased. You got Power Lemon, botanical that helps maintain a man's already active lifestyle. You can use your imagination. Power Apricot is for kind of the women in their issues right there. Okay. RLX. All right, we're slowing down for a second for RLX because check this out. Support your body's ability to achieve relaxation and mental calmness. Who in their right mind does not need that in today's day and age with what all this, the crap we're dealing with these days, right? So the benefits, look at this, relaxation and healthy sleep patterns. I talk to more people today in today's day than I've ever talked to that are suffering from like anxiety, stress. They don't get sleep at night. They're getting up early. They're tossing and turning. You may want to give Relax a shot. All right. It is a very good product. It has a nice calming. It's got a good flavor to it. And, it just is a great product for what you're probably interested in. Let me put it to you that way. SLD. Another one of my favorites is the SLD because the SLD deals with this overexertion from physical daily activity. Who does not want to recover, right? Successful recovery from physical exertion. More benefits, body ease of movement and flexibility, healthy inflammation response. I've suffered from some issues from kickboxing, powerlifting, and the whole 9 yards for many years, specifically recently in my shoulders, to the point that I couldn't even sleep at night If I forget about it, that these remind me, and I'll go pop a few of these, like one or two of these, and then I usually combine it with the STP, which also has to deal with physical discomfort and the repair process. And I mean, I've been getting great sleep. I mean, I literally, when I will sleep at night, sometimes the pain hurts so bad that it wakes me up. I can't sleep throughout the night, and that's just not good for you. And the next day you're exhausted and so on. And these products to me have helped me personally. So you might want to give that a shot for those issues. You've got another product, heart thing, supports some healthy circulatory and regulatory process for that. Ice, another one of my favorites. That was the one I was just showing you. Ice is for digestion. I personally eat too fast, and a lot of times you'll get that heartburn. I pop those in, and usually for me personally, within 10 minutes, it's not an issue anymore. Okay, Hepar, this one right here, helps detox. Right, assist the body in regular detoxification. We are bombarded daily with all kinds of metals in the system and all that stuff. So you got right here, we got 15 phenomenal products that hit every single issue you can think of. There are PDFs out there that you can get. You can have somebody send you the PDFs of these things that you can try out and so on. But what I would tell you is these products are, I personally believe that, and the only reason I really listened to the story was the fact that this company is already doing over 100 million a year in sales, and they're 9 years old. I personally don't think you can sell that much product annually every single year and continually grow without having something that people really genuinely want and are getting benefits from. Because you and I both know that we're not going to just blow our money on stuff that does not work. So what I would tell you to do is to get back with the person that got you to check this out. Tell them you want to get a sample or you want to try it. And in most cases, most people just go in there and buy a few, because you got to give yourself a legitimate and realistic expectation of a product. Okay. These aren't the types of things that you would, you're going to go out there and be something really crazy is going to typically happen as far as like over the night. Nobody's going to be raised from the dead if you throw some drops on their grave kind of thing. But all that being said, and I got to be careful with what you say on these things, because, the powers that be, especially in the US, they are very, very strict on what you can and can't say about these kind of things and give testimonies, which makes no sense. But anyhow, let's be compliant. But what I would tell you is get back with the person that got you check this out, order some product from them. I would suggest that you also get the $25 membership going, either for a wholesale customer or primarily as somebody that would do this as a business. Because what I did is I looked at it, said, this is a product I need. I'm dealing with a lot of those issues that this looks like it will have a positive effect with, a benefit from. And then I got the $25. And then what I think about is, who else do I know that could benefit from these products? And when they get them, it basically covers the cost of my product. So I basically am getting the product for free because I've used the word of mouth model to get that out there. So really, really simple. I love this thing. I would suggest that, you give it a whirl and see what happens. So thanks guys for jumping on here. Appreciate it. And I'll probably post this somewhere else. Might be on my YouTube channel and so on. And we'll see you on the other videos. Thanks.